I found it interesting that 41% of all children born in the United States are born to parents who aren't married. I think it definitely has to do with what we learned last chapter, how for a lot of couples, a wedding is too expensive, so they move in together first and have kids before they spend their money on wedding plans. I liked how the chapter explained how having a higher education results in less children. I hear so many people telling me about how I'm going to have kids, but they also not knowing my future education and career. A lot of moms have to take off work for a while to have a kid and to take care of them until they're a little older. Adoption is something very cool that families can do through different adoption centers, but some people think it's treated as adopting a puppy, but I know it's completely different from that. There's a lot of paperwork and hours of planning the adoption. It was interesting to read how adoptions are happening less because of abortions and birth control. Not having a child saves a lot of money, but some couples have always dreamed of having a kid, so spending all that money is worth it. Childless couples have expended more than 15%, it says on page 318. It is mostly the high education people are getting and being too busy to have kids. Some couples believe that they may not be ready to have a kid too. I thought it was cool how social networking was one of the things that parenting comes with to the child. This is a great way to help get the child's foot in the door with future jobs. Mothers tend to do more of the work because their kids than the husband does because of an intensive motherhood. The pressure they have for them is strong, so a lot of mothers will work hard to get to that perfect mom status. Although I like how the involved father ideals have become more popular than the male provider ideal, because it is extremely important for fathers to socialize and bond with the child also. I enjoyed this chapter because of the way it talked about having kids and with family and how the father and mother can work together to take care of the child.